Okay, so today I'm listening to a piece by American composer Aleyna Neivandt-Brown for flute and electronics. It's called Recitation. And Aleyna was a colleague of mine at the University of North Texas. She wrote this back in 2017 during one of her bachelor's degrees at Florida State University. The piece requires a max patch and access to a metronome click, which is just to count the flautist in. Oh, I guess and during. Suggestion, wireless headphones connected to a smartphone. I think that you could probably work that into the patch, but anyways. The patch is just a simple two-part delay and reverb, adjustable for the performance space. I'm assuming just the reverb is adjustable. And the flautist must perform into a microphone, obviously, so that the sound can be captured. And there's a little bit of instructions here on how to work the patch. The notation shows that, yeah, the recorded sound is delayed by 6 beats or 6 seconds, and then an additional 6 seconds, but it's just the two. And yeah, it looks like it's a delay piece primarily. Quarter equals 60. That's what you're going to be hearing in the click. And it's quite short. It's just like 70 something measures. Here's what the patch looks like. Looks like you have quite a few controls for the reverb, room size, decay time, high frequency damping, and diffusion. And then I guess this volume is for this is like the output sound maybe, or the input sound volume. And oh yeah, if you open up the patch, it's quite simple. Using some tap in and tap outs and load messes. So literally just delay lines and some fade gates. Yeah, there's the easy DAC, easy DAC instead of the normal ones. And she built her own reverb for this, or maybe took it from somewhere. It's a plate reverb. That's kind of nice. Maybe this is Randy Jones's reverb. Some stuff about Aleyna. Let's see what she's up to lately. She's now based in Dallas, Texas, which isn't very far from Denton, where the two of us studied. And she's now a professor, not sure at which school. She's a full-time professor of commercial music at Dallas College, primarily teaching audio engineering and recording technology. She's an avid certified Pro Tools instructor. She has an independent music publishing company called Red Pin Publishing, which also doubles as a music production company, Red Pin Productions. She had three bachelors. I guess one bachelor in commercial music, minoring in business, and then two bachelors in music in composition and flute performance. Uh, I wonder if she did all three of these at the same time, or if it was like two concurrent bachelors. Uh, and then I guess she technically did two master's degrees at UNT in both flute performance and in composition. I think this website is not as up to date as her Red Pin Publishing website. Because, yeah, the newest stuff on here is like 2022. Not a huge list of works. Maybe this is just a select few. I remember her um, master's thesis project was like a combination of pieces. There was like a dance collaboration piece she wrote with a choreographer um, that was performed a couple times in one performance space at UNT. And then at the same time, she had like, it was like a short little recital. There was also like a harp and electronics piece on it or something. Oh wait, here is the thesis. Femininity, Ownership and Power Multimedia Exhibition. Data on the gender gap. Data on the gender gap in electroacoustic music. On the committee was Andra Delora May, who we talked about a few episodes ago. David Stout, who was the chair. Dr. McNutt, flute instructor, and Jennifer Way, who was, I guess, the non-College of Music or non-composition area representative from the College of Visual Arts and Design. Oh yeah, yeah, it's kind of coming back to me now. She had like the dance stuff, but also a solo viola piece, which was pretty significant that Amanda played. And then she might have had like a flute, harp, and viola trio or something like that. I know she has a solo harp piece, so that was probably in it. Can't remember if I don't think there was a choir, but she had a piece with recorded voices for sure. Maybe I should have taken the time to read through this before the episode, but we gotta keep moving on. Uh, Listening to a different piece every day here. So, anyways, link to a recording of this is in the video description. I encourage you to listen to Recitation with me, and it's a short one today. It's just 4 minutes, so if you've made it this far into the video, I think you can handle listening to this with me. So, yeah, I think this is a really high quality recording. Immediately when I started listening to this, I thought like, oh, this would be really cool if the two delayed versions were like kind of panned fairly far left and right, so that you got this effect of like a flute trio playing. Um, I think it could also work really well for flute trio, but um, yeah, I think this is a really interesting score for flautists, especially flautists who want to get into live electronics. It's like a very straightforward patch. It's obvious from the score what the patch does, and it having to play with a click and like have your sound like delayed and like I feel like that experience is really important for flautists who maybe only know how to play acoustically, right? So I think pedagogically this could be really useful and really fun, honestly. It looks very idiomatic and fun to play. And I assume Aleyna like improvised a lot of this stuff, you know, and crafted something that she wanted to play. So yeah, it's a pretty cool piece. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't taken the time to listen to it before. It's just a very nice standalone piece that I guess I wasn't familiar with. I know a lot of my listeners are composers, but hopefully a flautist stumbles upon this flute series and maybe is interested in this piece. Yeah, it's nice to remind myself of Aleyna's music and catch up on what she's been up to. I wish her all the best in Dallas. I know that uh, academia is not uh, doing so well in Texas. You know, it's like a very challenging time politically, uh, and I believe that Texas got rid of all tenure track positions and stuff. So I hope she can make a good go of this college teaching and stuff. Tomorrow, I think we're going to listen to a piece by Panayotis Kokoras, and the third piece for flute and electronics. Of course, we're going to listen to the Kaya Sariaho. So, yeah, that'll be a good trio of pieces.